Well, today in the goat shed we're working on Gottlieb's banker ball from 1965. So here we have a couple of problems. We have firstly a broken or very loose actuator arm, so we're going to have to fix that up. We have the number 3 and the number 5 in the wrong spot, so we'll fix that up while we're on the job. Now, to change these, it's not too difficult. First of all, what you do, you unsolder the common wire off the back of the, or off the top of the coil lug, and you unsolder the power wire, which in this case was a black wire. There it is there, and the one on the number 5's there. That's so this is your common line. Then what you have to do, you have to undo the screws that hold the coil in there and there. So we're doing two at once here, more or less, so that's okay. You undo those. Then what you need to do, you need to remove the armature plate. So that's just a matter of unhooking this spring here, lifting up the animation feature and sliding the plate out of the unit. Just be careful when you put that plate back in. It goes in like this, like that, not like this. Anyway, you've always got another one to look at. Then what we've got to do, we've just got to remove the coil out of there. So you just got to lift this bar up and that'll make life a bit easier. And once we get that coil out, we can take the spring off the latch at the back. Now we just need to unhook the spring, which you can see up in there, which isn't a difficult job, and then we can take the animation unit out. Sometimes you've got to loosen this bail here, the whole bail. Done that in the past, but that's only a couple of nuts at the end if you do. We'll just try it without it first. Okay, so we have them both out of the game now. This is what they look like. Now, these are actually been repaired before, so we're going to carry out a few further repairs on that. These are available new, but I think they're about $30 odd each from PBR, so they're quite expensive. So we're going to fix this up, because what the problem was, that was laying on top of the switch stack, like such, and these are the switches for the lights. So what it was doing, it was vibrating and turning the lights on the playfield for number 5 off when they really weren't tripped. They were blinking and carrying on. That's what led me to have a look at this in the first place. Gee, it's raining very heavy now out here. You can see the rain coming down on the window. Very, very heavy rain, dark clouds. I forgot to mention it's Tuesday the 14th of September here, and it's only about 11 degrees, so it's quite a chilly morning. You probably hear the air conditioner running in the background there, and yes, it's just on 9:05. So we're going to carry on with this. Okay, so we've got that spring back on. That screwdriver just fell out, so that spring there's back on. So what I did, I simply got that screwdriver, which I'm going to pick up. I put that spring on first, jammed the screwdriver in there so it can't come off, like that. There you go. Then got the spring hook and came down from the top. like this, grabbed hold of the spring, and then I was able to hook it on. Now there's different ways to do it, but that's just the way I chose to do the job, and it seemed to work okay. So we just got to put the coil back in there now, and the armature plate on that one. Righto, they're all back in. A little bit of fiddling around with getting the springs on. Probably took me the longest, but that's it. It's all done now, so we'll put it back together and put her in the machine. So it's all back in the machine now. While we're on the job, found a few missing screws, replaced those. There. Just checked out the relays. So this can go back in the machine. This is a fully functioning machine, and we'll be very, very pleased to have fixed that up now. Anyway, this has been another Goat Shed presentation.